2부로 아니지 3부로 넘어가겠습니다. 3부가 이거 아닌데 이름이 뭐였더라? 아 세종이 어서 백화백화 아 어서 아가사 그냥 복붙 해야겠다. 갑시다. 오리엔트 특급 살인이라는 2023년 10월달에 나온 신작 게임이더라고요. 자, 가봅시다. 나온 지 한 달밖에 안 된 게임이야. 아, 니피님 어서오세요. 백화백화. 세종아 10만 축하한다. 가보자. 언어도 한국어로 돼있고 음성 언어는 한국어 없어? 자막네. 비디오 높아 수직 오디오 힌트 T 조사하기 Q 이렇게 R. 오케이. 자, 얼추 된 것 같아요. 자, 이번에 가시님이 시청하신 오리엔트 특급 살인이라는 신작 게임 가보도록 하겠습니다. 이게 약간 탐정 같은 게임인 것 같은데? 약간 내 이름은 탐정 코난이죠. 약간 요런 느낌? 이스탄불 도카틀리안 호텔. 2023년 12월 15일인데? 한 달 뒤야.
The development you predicted in the Kastner case happened unexpectedly. Please come back immediately.
How can it be unexpected if I have predicted it?
Wow, 이게 무슨
my
일이지?
friend! Is
Hi.
that you?
예, 저 맞아요. 여기 최고급 VIP 부크를 만나세요. 오케이.
Poirot, it
최고급-
is I,
아,
Book.
부크 최고급 VIP실로 예약해준다는 소리 들었는데.
Poirot. Is it truly you, my friend?
Book, it is indeed me.
What
Dommanga?
brings you so far from home?
A little affair in Syria.
내
An
위치를
affair
여기로
of the
옮겨줄게요.
heart?
No, a modest affair of recovering stolen artifacts. But now I am summoned home to England and must leave immediately.
This evening? You travel on the Orient Express, I hope.
I have made no arrangements yet, as I just learned that an emergency has arisen, and I must return to England immediately.
Very well. It will be my pleasure to secure you a sleeper
마음껏
on
잘
the
수
Orient
있게
Express.
해준대.
If the director of the line insists,
철도
I
책임자인가 봐.
accept with pleasure.
And we'll dine together. For I too depart this afternoon. We'll have plenty of time to catch up.
나는
I'll have the hotel
최고
transfer our
한우
luggage.
스테이크로.
Excuse me, sir. You are the director of the line? The Princess
바꿨어요. 제목만
Dragomira would like
바꿔주세요.
to know if she may keep her minor in her compartment on the train.
Good morning, Princess. It is an honor to welcome you aboard. There is absolutely no problem for your pet.
You will ask about his food?
Oh, yes.
우리 새?
The Princess Dragomirov would like to know
아,
if there is
구간조를
food for
키우시는구나.
minors on board. Insects, small amphibians, baby rodents.
Baby rodents? Of course, Princess. Don't worry. Your bird will be fed as you demand.
이거 골치 아파지겠어.
You there, desk clerk.
오랜만에 하는
One
집
moment,
있구만.
Listen to me. Call the police. My train ticket has been stolen.
Stolen? Oh dear. Oh dear.
You travel by the Orient Express, monsieur?
Arbuthnot. Captain Archibald Arbuthnot, formerly British Army, now retired. And yes, I'm taking the Orient Express to Paris. But what business is that of yours?
My name is Book. I am the director of the line at your service. And perhaps this gentleman could assist you. He is Hercule Poirot.
Oh. But I must make that train.
A train ticket. Yesterday I recovered artifacts worth several millions.
Please, my
어제까지
friend.
수백만 달러의 보물을
It's
찾은
not
나한테
just
겨우
any ticket.
기차 티켓이나
It's an Orient
찾으라는
Express
소린가?
ticket.
Very well, I will investigate.
Thank you, Poirot.
조사해보지 뭐.
I will arrange a car to Sakechi Station for us.
이런 도둑 맞은 기차표? 마인드맵. 너무 빨라. 너무 빨라요. 잠깐만. 인게임에서 못 줄이나? 감도를? 이 정도로 맞추고 시스템 옵션에서 조작 X축 감도 됐나? 이거 맞나? 이 정도로 하지 뭐. 가질 거. 에이!
How do you know your ticket has been stolen, monsieur?
I put it on a table in my room. I came down here to breakfast, and when I got back, my ticket was gone, and other things were on the floor as if they'd been tossed about.
Alors, monsieur, I suggest we begin in your room. Will you lead the way?
기차표를 찾는 방법은 마인드맵. 수색하기. 잠깐만. 신문하기. 주변 인물 조사하기. 침실. 아니다.
This is wrong. But
Ah.
I'm never far from the truth.
아, 이걸 맞춰야 되나봐. 신문은 주변 인물이고, 그럼 수색이 침실이고, 조사가 출입문인가 보다.
My
맞췄어,
little
맞췄어.
gray cells did not let me down.
가보자고. 아, 참비치 어서와. 백카백카. 호호.
Floor, Captain Arbuthnot?
4th floor.
Oh, one mystery solved.
하나는 풀렸대. 4층이래요.
I suppose I can exercise my powers of observation while we wait.
뭐야, 이것도 내가 분석해야 돼? 프랑스. 은퇴한 대위. 연령은 대략 한 45세?
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
영국.
That was easy.
이거는 뭐 쉽지. 어허. 어휴, 뭐야. 어? 왠지 저 여자가 범인일 것
My
같은데?
room's along here. 411.
오케이.
In a hotel of this quality? A thief?
I got it.
Come on, don't dawdle.
Where is your room?
It'll be a disaster if I miss that train.
Okay. Open the door, please.
You have locked the door, monsieur?
Naturally. This is a foreign country.
You have the key card?
Of course.
We will enter.
The lock has not been tampered with.
자물쇠를 억지로 손댄 흔적은 없대. 어?
The wallet is somewhat worn. It contains just over $200 and the usual cards. The wallet is somewhat worn. It contains.
아, 못 빼가네 이거. 아비. 어허.
A fact sheet from a tour of Saint Sophia.
이거 뭐 중요한 단서는 아닌 것 같고. 얘는 뭐야?
A stamped reservation for the Bosphorus ferry.
유람선 예약표. 남의 지갑을 뒤진다고? 아니 뭐 단서를 찾아야지. 혹시나 오늘 노린 강도의 손일 수도 있잖아.
City.
야 이거 일일이 이런 식으로 뒤져봐야 돼? 오 마이 갓. 초코 DBR 디비릭? 초코 브레이크네. 초코 브레이크. 이거 뭐야 이거? 이것은 뭐야?
Come to Poirot, my
오케이.
exquisitely
수염 하나
sculpted
챙겨.
friend.
금수염 하나 챙겨. 오케이. 창문이 열려 있네 근데. 이거
A
뭐야?
conspicuous gallantry cross for meritorious
진짜
service in
훈장이네.
Iraq, yet he only retired as a captain. A list of travel expenses.
여행 경비
But how
목록.
did these papers end up on the floor? The bed is skillfully made. This earring, it is not the first time I've seen it, but
이
where?
귀걸이 아까 그 엘리베이터 탔던 그 여자가 끼고 있던 귀걸이잖아. 그 여자랑 잤네 잤어.
A
뭐야?
perfume bottle, empty.
향수병이
Suggestive.
비어 있다고? 야, 왜 닫혀? 물.
Water with traces of soap. The water is scented.
비누 냄새가 난다라. 뭐야?
Another delightful trophy
또
for my
먹었네.
collection.
자, 그리고 여기 창문.
4 floors. It's impossible for a thief to have exited through the window.
자, 가봅시다. 보안 카드. 창문인 4층이니까 들어올 확률이 없죠. 로비 출입문을 힘으로 열었을 강제로 연 흔적은 없어요. 그럼 뭘까? 보안 카드를 썼겠죠.
That's the right answer.
객실 보안 카드만 있는 사람만 구할 수 있다는데? 네, 여기까지만 조사하고 나가봅시다. 왕쉬운 게임인가? 몰라요. 해보면 알겠지? 아침.
How long were you at breakfast, Captain?
Half an hour or so. Just a roll and some coffee.
How long were you at break?
Half an hour.
아, 오케이. 자, 주변 사람들의 신문을 좀 해볼까? 계세요?
Go away, please.
A brief word, sir.
I will give you 2 brief words. Go away.
Monsieur.
아하.
I've been traveling all night from New York. Must I call the management?
Pardon, monsieur. I do not believe we have awakened a thief.
아, 여기서 청소하고 있네. 아니, 객실 손님이 청소도 해줘? 여기 옆방.
The room is apparently empty. I will leave it for the moment.
방 청소해달라고 했네. 그러면은 대위와 얘기를 나눠봐야겠대. 클리닝 팀? 설마. 하나씩 물어보자. 귀걸이.
Why was there an earring in your room?
An earring? A previous guest, I suspect. I don't wear them.
과연 그럴까? No. 범인은 아까 그 여자예요. 엘리베이터 탔을 때 만났던 그 여자.
Did you leave the window open?
No. That must be how the thief escaped.
I think not. Unless the thief had wings.
침대
The
틀.
bed is very neatly made, but the corners are not military style.
The price we paid for this hotel? I'm not going to make my own bloody bed.
Interesting pronoun.
우리.
We.
됐어. 확인했어. 대충 감 잡았어. 그 여자가 확실해요. 데이가 누군가를 초대했는데 귀걸이가 침대 옆 탁자에 떨어져 있다. 또롱또롱또롱. 객실에서 밤을 보낸 여인이 있다. 그러면은 잠깐만. 객실에서 밤을 보낸 여인이 있는데 침대는 튼튼하게
Think,
만들어졌다.
Poirot. That is not a good answer.
이거 아니래. 아니면은 밤을 보낸 여자가 서류가 바닥에 흩어진 거?
This is wrong. But
이거
I'm
아닌가?
never far from the truth.
그러면은 침대는 튼튼하게 만들었는데 서류가 바닥에
I
떨어져
must
있다?
admit I'm not right this time.
아니 뭔데? 창문이 열려서 아 이거네. 바람이 날려 서류를 떨어뜨린 거고. 결론.
The wind probably blew the papers on the floor as it came in through the window. Moreover, the door is closed. And I found an earring on the bedside table. The captain invited a woman into his room. Maybe she is our culprit. That was easy.
That was easy, funky. 객실에 들어간 여인은 누구인가? 바로 이 여자입니다. 아까 엘리베이터 탔을 때 눈이 마주친.
No, not good.
어? 이 여자였나? 아, 뭐
My little
어쨌든
gray cells did not let me down.
Do not let me down. 귀걸이의 정체. 아까 노란색 금발이었던 것 같은데. 귀걸이.
Captain Arbuthnot, I have examined your
그리고
room.
쉽네,
Much
생각보다.
was revealed, possibly more than you expected. Rest assured, we will soon find your ticket.
It's about bloody time. I have a train to catch.
As do I.
You are traveling on the Orient Express?
We? If you will be good enough to answer a few questions, we may both make our train.
Ask away.
Please give me an account of your movements yesterday.
I spent most of my day in Istanbul, sightseeing. I returned to the hotel as the sun was setting. The desk clerk can confirm I was alone when I picked up my key. I spent the night alone. I had no visitors in my room.
거짓말을 하네.
Have you told me the entire truth, Captain Arbuthnot?
Of course. I want you to find my ticket.
귀걸이.
Can you explain the earring I found on the bedside table?
An earring? Yes. Forgive me, Mr. Poirot. I had some business correspondence that wanted answering. The hotel provides help for business travelers. They sent up a secretary. I dictated a letter, and she mailed it for me. I hadn't noticed that she had lost an earring.
And when did you invite this secretary? This woman may be the thief we are looking for.
That was yesterday evening. My ticket was still there when I went down to breakfast. She can't have taken it.
I see. Never mind. It is easily checked. And there was no other person in your room?
No, I swear there wasn't.
Ah, well, never mind. If it is not her, there is only one option left.
Fine. Please finish your job quickly. I'll be downstairs in the lobby.
끝까지 약간 뻔뻔하네. 그럼 이제 뭘 해야 돼? 어? 접수조 직원에게 물어보라고? 기차표를 산 적이 없다고? 망상증 환자야? 알고 보니 망상증 환자였던 거 아니야? 가보자. 접수처 직원.
The Hotel Tocatlian is a perfect prelude for my journey.
Pardon, monsieur. May I inquire when the staff begins cleaning the rooms?
Every morning at breakfast time, sir. After making certain there are no guests in the room, of course.
호텔 청소.
May I speak with the chambermaid who cleaned room 411 this morning?
I hope you don't think that one of our staff stole the ticket.
No. Do not distress yourself. We seek only information.
I
놀래는 거
will summon
봐.
her at once.
Oh, I'd ask her to bring her laundry cart.
그러니까 발음 독특하죠. 이 사람이 그 직원인가 봐. 물어보자.
Do not be frightened, mademoiselle. Did you clean room 411 this morning?
Room 411? Yes, that is one of mine.
기차표.
Did you see a ticket on the desk when you entered the room?
I'm sorry, I didn't notice a ticket. There was a wallet, but of course I did not touch it.
Did you open the window?
Yes, we always air the rooms. Oh, but I forgot to close the window. While I was making the bed, the person from next door was pounding on the wall. I wondered if he needed assistance. I tossed the dirty sheets in my cart, quickly finished mopping, and went to see, but it was nothing. But I'm afraid I left the window open. I'm so sorry.
A window left open, papers scattered on the floor. The chambermaid cleaning the room. I believe I can now visualize what happened.
난 모르겠는데. 여기 좀 뒤져볼게요.
Poirot is not going to touch the dirty laundry.
현장의 재우선. 보자. 호텔 청소부가 창문을 열었고 세상물 수레를 놨겠지. 그리고 뭐지? 기차번호 세탁물 수레.
Think, Poirot. That is
아니
not a
잠깐만
good
이거 너무
answer.
어려운데? 자 호텔 청소가 침대볼을 갈았대요. 요거 두 개는 위치 변경 불가야. 바람이 기차표를 날려버렸다.
I do not think that's the right answer.
더러운 침대보가
No, 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 not good.
이거다. 아 맞네.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
기차표는 세탁물 수레에 있다. 확인해봐.
Poirot is not going to touch the dirty laundry.
뭐야 찾았는데 어떻게 알아? 찾은 거야?
Mademoiselle, would you be so kind as to look in the sheets from room 411? And so the missing train ticket completes its strange journey. An open window, a laundry cart, and an annoying neighbor. But chance is the only guilty party in this dark mystery.
Mr.
우연이었대.
Poirot, I apologize. I believe my concern got the better of me, and I forgot myself. Thank you.
It was a case of great magnitude. I'm glad I was up to the challenge.
허걱.
And that, I think, is that.
여기까지. 클리어. 그래서 기차를 언제 타요? 호텔 떠나기. 그러니까 결론은 그거였어.
Our bags are all packed. I
룸
have my ticket
클리너가
and papers.
클린해주는
You can
사람이
give me yours. I'll hang on to mine.
기차표가 그 청소 시트 안에
But
들어간지
as
모르고
your
그냥
secretary-
같이 담아버린 거야.
As my secretary, you see to the bags, Hector.
Yes. Yes, sir.
That man,
Oh.
I have a curious impression of him, as if I were observing a wild animal, uncaged.
그래서 우연이란 용의자를 찾았대. 우연히 발생했다는 그 우연. 나 가면 되나?
We
갑시다.
must leave for the station. Our bags are in the taxi. Did you find the ticket?
It was a case most difficult, but somehow Hercule Poirot.
이 포아로가
I knew you
누군가?
could do it. Now we can sit back and enjoy a relaxing train ride.
이제 시작이라고? 이스탄불.
You are in luck, Poirot. Of course, No journey on this train is ever ordinary, but this is a special occasion. To celebrate the 140 years of the Orient Express, the engine will be none other than the splendid Pacific 231G558. There she is, Poirot. The most celebrated train in history. Oh, my eyes fill with tears of pride. It is time we were aboard, my friend. Follow me.
그렇죠, 그렇죠. 여기서 뭔가
The
살인이
wagon
일어나겠죠?
conductor, Pierre Michel, will direct you to your compartment.
Lead the way, book.
It was built in France in 1922 by the Compagnie Batignolles-Châtillon. At the time of its purchase by the SNCF in
알았어, 그만
1938,
떠들고 나 이제
it could
기절
reach
탈게.
speeds up to 130
그래.
kilometers per hour. Wait until you see. It is like traveling back in time. Today, the train is limited to 100 kilometers per hour. I assure you.
아니 분명 거리가 멀어지는데 왜 이렇게 목소리가 크냐 저
Paris in
주고.
time for your connection to London.
알았어,
In the meantime, you will bask in the magic that is the Orient Express.
알았어. 아 뭐야? 아 저기서 타는 거 맞아? 아 분명 거리는 멀어졌는데. 오케이 갑시다.
Good evening, monsieur.
빨리 오는
Your
노력조차
compartment is number 202. However, I am afraid that all the others are already full.
Fool? But how can that be?
It is incredible, monsieur. All the world elects to travel tonight.
All the same, you must find room for this gentleman here.
I can exercise my powers of observation while they try to find me a bed.
He is a friend of mine. He can have number 201.
It is taken, monsieur.
What? Number 201?
Yes, monsieur. We are full. Full everywhere. Darling, we have to get aboard.
I know, I know.
이 사람 아까
I've
그
heard of the
사람이다.
phobia of fear of
엘리베이터에서
flying.
마주쳤던 사람.
Fear of trains?
Now you're making fun of me.
Never mind. We'll board shortly, once our compartment is ready.
열차 공포증.
Why did you order so much lobster, Hotaru?
My dear Freya, I need it for my specialty on the second night. And if the lobster a la mori isn't fresh, the passengers will know.
We don't have enough space for my desserts. Tonight, molten chocolate cake. Tomorrow, my specialty.
That is not my concern. They will not have room for
뭐가 알아서 하래.
Serve your lobster tonight.
Chicken a la mori must be the first night dish for the travelers. It is easier to digest.
Ugh, you really are the egomaniac everyone says you are.
I have every reason to be. I am the engine. You are just the caboose.
야 어쨌든 랍스터 나온다 이거지 오늘 저녁에. 오케이. 뭐야 저 친구는? 숨어 있어.
Notice the young woman from the hotel. She again wishes to watch the old man with his little friend, but not to be seen herself.
설마 불륜녀인가?
Is everything aboard the train, Hector?
In your compartment, Mr. Ratchet. I'm having them disinfect the room again as you instructed. I also got a call from the Indians. The sale is going through as you expected.
There was never any doubt. No other phone calls, Hector? From Geneva or Venice?
No, sir. Who were you expecting?
Never you mind. Check our tickets. We're not going in until everything is confirmed.
The young man seems quite agreeable, but the older man is something quite different.
Mary.
Not now. Not now. When it's all over, when it's behind us, then.
어? 저 사람 그거잖아. 내가 티켓 찾아주는 그 은퇴한 군인.
Poirot, I am mortified. The 140th anniversary perhaps, but such a plague of passengers.
그럼 내 방 없어?
Poirot, I am mortified.
무슨 관계야? 당연히 비서지.
Brilliant.
하하, 이 정도는 쉽지. 기차 여행을 두려워하는 것 같은데. 잘못
do not
들었다.
think that's the right answer.
Darling, we have to.
Right.
하나 죽이면 방이 빌 거라네. 이 여인의 기분 걱정하고 있다.
Fantastic.
냉장고가 부족해.
Adequate.
이 여자는 이 사람들을 보는 것 같은데.
This is wrong.
아니야?
But I'm never far from the
여기를 보는
truth.
건가?
Notice the young woman from the hotel.
아 맞네. 요 비서와 사장을
voilà.
보고 있었네.
Poirot, we have a solution. A gentleman has not yet come.
An Englishman, a Monsieur Harris.
A name of good omen.
It is already time to leave. What do I care for Mr. Harris?
As Monsieur pleases. I had your things sent straight to your compartment.
그러니까 페널티도
Fortunately,
없어.
you will be with another traveler. No, only for the first night. It cannot be helped.
I will survive, mon ami.
Monsieur Book, we can't find enough space in the kitchen refrigerator to store all of my ingredients.
How is it possible?
His recipes are extravagant. We need to leave something on the platform.
If my lobsters don't go, I don't go.
And have the passengers of the Orient Express go hungry?
그럼 오리엔트 특급 열차 손님들이 굶잖아. 안 돼. 저 요리사
Must I intervene?
자부심이
The problem
있네.
is unworthy
아,
of
저
power.
요리사 요리는 꼭
But
먹어봐야겠어.
I do not intend to starve on the most luxurious train in the world.
Thank you
여기부터
for coming to help us.
해결해줘야겠구만.
It is impossible to fit everything into the gary's refrigerator. Obviously, my entree are more important than dessert.
If Mr. Mori delays his lobsters for a day or two, we can restock at another station.
Delay? You ask me to delay? Yeah?
Calm yourself, my friend. I'm sure we can find a solution. Is that a diagram of the refrigerator? May I see it?
Yes, he refuses to look at it.
이럴 때는 한 20, 20대로 보이고 파티시에 그리고 오케이.
That was easy.
That was easy. 깜짝아. 그리고 옆에서 나 딱 쳐다보고 있냐? 아 뭐야? 이렇게 맞추라고? 아이 참. 난 또 뭐라고? 방향은 못 바꾸나? 방향은 못 바꾸네? 틀렸어. 자, 생각을 해보자. 끝자락은 넣을 건 이거밖에 없다. 이렇게 안 되고 이거 빼야 돼. 여기서 약간 이렇게 해볼까? 그러면 방학형 넣을 만한 게 없네요. 여기가 아닐 수도 있겠네. 이거 뭐야? 다 채워지는 게 아닐 수도 있다고? 아, 그럴 수도 있네. 최대한 효율적으로 공간을 차지하려면 이렇게 모서리끼리 만나는 게 좋긴 하거든요. 야, 이거 좀 어렵다. 이렇게도 안 되고. 잠깐, 이렇게 되는데? 느낌이 싹 나오죠? 회전을 못하나? 뭔가 뭐 좀 맞아 들어가는데. 아하!
Et voilà.
Got it.
You saved tomorrow night's dinner. Mr. Poirot, I will reserve the finest lobster
It's
just for
funky.
you.
I look forward to it, monsieur. And to the dessert, mademoiselle.
Hopefully, that will be the last mystery you face on our journey, my dear Poirot. Your compartment for tonight only is at the back of the second-class carriage, number 102. Tomorrow, you move to a private compartment.
방 주세요. 내 객실 201이라 그랬지?
Welcome, Monsieur Poirot. I apologize for the delay.
Thank you, Monsieur Michel. I am delighted you could accommodate me.
1등석 내놔 임마. 빨리 한 명 죽여. 아 빨리 한 자리 만들어. 201. 201 맞나? 아 100. 201이 아니라 102였네.
Pardon me?
Oh, my apologies.
비켜주세요. 여기겠지? 맞네. 야.
Wrong compartment. I need to find number 102.
102. 안녕하세요.
Excuse me, I think you made a mistake.
You are Mr. Harris?
No, my name is McQueen. There is no other berth on the train, monsieur. All is arranged. Yours is the upper berth. We start in 1 minute. The train's remarkably full.
En voiture!
Listen, sir, if you'd rather have the lower berth, easier and all that, well, that's all right by me.
No, you are too amiable. It is for one night only, at Belgrade.
Oh, I see. You're getting out of Belgrade.
Not exactly.
게임 뭐 나쁘진 않아요. 그냥 힐링 게임 같아. 자 이제 드디어 출발합니다. 난 이거 약간 퍼즐 푸는 맛이 있어. 아 맞네 진짜로 지금 여기까지 인트로네. 아이 실화야? 아니 야 그 티켓 훔친 범인도 찾아내주고 다 했는데 이제 오프닝이야? 인트로 끝난 거야? 아 오케이 가봅시다. 이스탄불에서 열차를 타고 하룻밤을 보냈다. 아 요약은 이 기차를 타기 전에 호텔에서 묵었는데 어느 한 승객이 이 열차를 탈 승객이 티켓을 도둑맞았다 그래서 그걸 해결해줬어요. 근데 알고 보니 누가 훔친 게 아니라 그냥 청소부가 청소하다가 바람에 날려가지고 이렇게 청소 소대 안에 들어가 있었어. 티켓이.
Dinner is served. You may join the rest of the passengers in the dining car.
근데 지금 이게 140주년이 돼가지고 지금 손님들이 엄청 몰린 상황이에요. 그래서 원래 이 열차 담당관이 자리를 하나 빼주기로 했는데 그게 뭐 전달이 잘 안 됐나봐. 그래가지고 이 오늘 하루만 합석을 하고 동승을 하고 다른 방 주인이랑 같이 합석하고 하루 지나면은 이제 내리는 사람이 생기니까 그때 이제 만들어 주겠다고 합니다. 모르겠다. 여기서부터는 어려워지는지 모르겠어요. 이 사람 저기 가는 사람이 해결해준 그 현역 은퇴한 군인 부크 만나기. 부크가 그 담당자죠. 이 열차 담당자. 어이 술 한잔 줘보소.
Excuse me, monsieur. Pierre asked me to inform you that a passenger left us, so his room is yours. Monsieur Bouc instructed that your things be transferred to room 202 during dinner. You will be more comfortable in first class.
It is true what you say. Thank you.
Mr. Fouché, monsieur.
땡큐 미스터 포쉐. 칵테일 한 잔만 줘보슈.
What
are
is
you
your
walking?
position on the Orient Express?
I manage the bar car, and I also do the restaurant car service.
Well, then do not let me keep you. Lobster tonight, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Where will my new
어디요?
compartment be?
Room 202 is at the far end of the previous
벨기에
car.
I
사람이에요.
see. Thank you.
땡큐.
I'll leave you to it then.
See you soon, monsieur.
여기 들어가도 되나? 들어가도 뭐 별게 없네. 여기 화장실이죠. 갑시다. 레스토랑트 식당. 여기 있다. 열차 담당자.
Please, my friend, join me. I have taken the liberty of ordering you your lobster.
Thank you, my
Thank you.
friend.
It appears our fellow passengers are all gathered here again tonight.
If I had but the pen of a Balzac, I would depict the scene.
Oh, it is an idea, that.
You agree? It has not been done, I think, and yet it lends itself to romance. my
영국으로
friend.
망명했다고.
All around us are people of all classes, of all nationalities, of all ages.
떴어요?
For 3 days, these
내일
people,
해보자 내일.
these strangers
여기서
to one
끊기는
another,
너무 아쉬워.
are brought together. They sleep and eat under one roof. They cannot get away from each other. At the end of the journey, they part. They go their several ways, never perhaps
나도
to see
이런
each
기차
other
여행 한번
again.
해보고 싶긴 하다.
Certainly
룸
it
있는
interests
기차.
us, inviting us to watch and wonder about their lives.
I know you, my friend. Even now, your mind, it is at work. Let us test it. For example, what do you make of those two?
those two가 누구야? 여기 한번 관찰해볼까?
Mamma mia, you can feel the
Mamma
power
mia.
of engine. We climb into the mountains with ease. I know something about the power, and this baby has it in spades.
There's something special about a train. I'll give you that. I sell toys, and model trains are one of our biggest items. And not just for children either.
You sell
okay.
model cars
Updated.
too?
Sure, but give me a train any day.
Oh, my friend. What do you have against the cars? Now I work at Fortuna in Italy as a spokesperson. We are producing the next generation of electric cars, the Fortuna Firenze. Like the
Firenze.
city, it is beautiful. We got the competitors looking over their shoulders so much, they're going to hit something.
Didn't mean to be insulting. It's just that there's something magical about a train.
이 사람은 근데 이 억양만 봐서 난 누군지 잘 모르겠는데 일단 프랑스로 해보자. 대변인이라 그랬고 연령은 대략 한 59세 정도?
This is wrong. But I'm never
이탈리아야?
far from the truth. No, not good.
스페인인가?
I must admit I'm not right this
뭔가
time.
틀렸다. 대변인이라 그랬는데 아까? 저는 대변인일 뿐이에요. 35? 잠깐만 35이 틀렸을 리는 없는데. 그럼 직업이 뭔가 그건가? 정원사? 운전사?
I do not think that's the right answer.
어? 정원사는
This
아니잖아.
is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth.
운전사하고 나라가
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer. No, not good.
야! 이거 진짜 이 게임 진짜 이거 35이다. 이 외모가 35이라고? 진짜 그만하세요. 진짜 이거 맞으면 나 이 게임 바로 강종한다.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
게임
The
잘못
loud gentleman
만들었네.
is
이
very
외모가 어떻게
competent, the master of his own
35이야.
fate. It is as much in the
아니,
inflection
실화입니까,
as it is
이거,
in the
진짜로?
words. He believes in winning. Also, that he is the one who will win.
You are a magician.
Oh, it is not a parlor trick, my friend. It is simply
아이,
observation.
그래. 아니 이거 좀 너무하잖아. 이 35이래. 좀 이따 방송할게요. 아, 킹받네.
I was visiting my daughter. She works at the American Embassy in Istanbul. I told her she'd never find a husband there. Since I wanted to see Paris on my way home, she told me I should take this high-class train. I can't wait to see Paris. It looks beautiful in the movies, but it couldn't be more beautiful than Schenectady in the good old US of A. That's where I'm living now. And you, Miss Debenham, was it? Where do you hail from?
I was born in the UK.
Oh, that's in England, isn't it? What do you do for a living?
I teach English to children in other countries.
I see. Oh, I wish I spoke a foreign language. My daughter speaks several languages. Let me tell you about her work. It's very important.
자, UK 영어 교사 23이지? 이거 40대라 하면 진짜로 이 게임 잘못 만든 거야.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
아니,
That's the right
아니
answer.
이거 왜 외모 설정을
There is much you can learn about
더
someone
들어
just by
보이게
observing them.
설정했네.
And
전체적으로
listen.
캐릭터가.
For example, that lady is reserved. She
그래, 뭐,
reveals
오케이,
little.
그럴 수도 있다고
She's
쳐.
self-contained.
남자는 왜
Some secret prompts her to allow her dinner companion to carry the conversation. I confess, in this case, what I witnessed in Istanbul suggests more, but I will respect her privacy.
You will always amaze me.
이 정도쯤이야. 이지 뻥끼지. 디저트다.
My friend, this is one of the best desserts I have ever eaten.
You have always had the sweet tooth.
자네는 항상 단 것을 입에 달고 살지 않았나?
It is a masterpiece.
팩폭하네 이 와중에.
I can't understand how the dessert can be so good. I would love to know what the
다른 데나
recipe
봐야겠다.
is.
한번 먹어볼까?
I couldn't tell what flavor the ice cream is.
이게 레몬이야 바닐라야? 이건 내가 어떻게 알아? 뭐라고?
Given the color, I think it's vanilla ice cream.
Of course.
해줘.
What is the red fruit?
저 산딸기 아니야? 라즈베리인 것 같기도 하네.
It looks like a raspberry.
You have a good eye, Poirot.
또.
The
밑에는
biscuit is the foundation of the
호두파이야?
dessert. All else is built upon it. What do you think?
무슨 비스킷?
It looks like crushed biscuits, my friend.
Finely observed, indeed. Poirot, I am embarrassed to ask you a great favor.
My
바닐라
friend,
라즈베리.
I am on this train due to the great favor you have done me. How may I assist you?
This dessert is sublime. If only I had the recipe. Unfortunately, the pastry chef, Miss Nielsen, she will guard her secrets. But you, my friend, I am sure you could make her confess.
You wish me to persuade the pastry chef to give up her recipe?
You who are the expert at
야, 이거
interrogation.
레시피까지
Look, it is a
얻어달라고 해?
dessert.
그래, 이거 그냥
It is the
디저트야.
pinnacle of desserts. You, my friend, who, as you say, are on this train, I blush to
아유.
remind you.
Fine, you win. Again, what wouldn't I do for you, my friend?
아유,
Oh,
디저트
thank you,
레시피까지
Poirot.
알아달라 하네.
Good luck.
이런, 또 내가 이로스로 가야겠구만. 저걸 우리는 진상이라고 부르네. 그러니까 이거 열차 한 번 태워줬다고 이 생색으로 너무 내네.
Good evening, mademoiselle.
Good
좋은
evening, sir.
저녁이에요.
How can I help you?
That was a magnificent dessert you served us tonight. I wanted to tell you personally
그냥
how
돈
much
내고
both
다
Monsieur Bouc and I enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, sir.
In fact, it is so good. Monsieur Bouc insists on knowing how you made it.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. You must know a chef never gives away their recipes. But, well, you helped with the refrigerator, and without space in it for me, there would have been no dessert. Very well. To prepare tonight's dessert, first I melt sugar to make caramel. Then I spread this caramel to make tuiles. Between two tuiles, I add a small scoop of lemon ice cream, and I put the whole thing on a strawberry crown.
Poirot, you are suspicious even now. The pastry chef gave up her prized recipe a little too easily.
자기 말을 바로
I
뒤집는
sense she wasn't
팟디시.
entirely honest with me.
근데 뭐 전부 알려주진 않았겠지. 설탕을 넣으려 캐러멜을 넓게 펴 튀를 만들었고 두 튀어 사이에 레몬 아이스크림 한 스칼을 넣고요. 딸기 줄기 다 틀린 거 아니야? 그니까 다 틀렸는데? 캐러멜이 없는 그 쿠키 같은 거 부순 거라 그랬잖아. 딸기가 아니라 라즈베리고. 그래도 바닐라라고 하는 게
That does not prove she's lying.
아, 증명하기엔 부족하대.
I know there is a clue somewhere to prove she's lying.
아니 이거 딸기 줄기.
Thank you for sharing your recipe with me.
딸기 줄기 같아.
But I doubt those are strawberries you're using.
Oops. You have a good eye, Monsieur Poirot. Very well. What fruit do you think I used?
Raspberry. Oh, cherry, gooseberry, raspberry.
You used raspberries, not strawberries. I'm not fooled.
You're right. Mr. Book, he couldn't tell the difference. Let's move on to the bottom part of the dessert.
My favorite part of the dessert.
First, I melted some butter. I crumbled pieces of chocolate into the butter. Then I
Aha.
placed the mix in a circular mold. Finally, I let the whole thing cool down to let it harden.
자, 버터 녹이는 거 그럴 수 있다, 그쵸? 초콜릿, 노 쿠키 조각이었어. 원형 틀에 넣는 거 이것도 뭐 틀을 잡으면 식혀서 붙이다 맞다. 초콜릿 조각이
It's
틀렸습니다.
certainly not chocolate that you've crumbled.
I see you do have an excellent palate. Do you know what ingredients I used?
부순 비스킷.
A clever pastry chef might mix crushed biscuits with butter to create this delicious base.
That's it. You're getting closer to the entire recipe.
Closer?
아니 무슨 퀴즈네?
I've caught murderers with less difficulty than this.
I'll give you one last challenge. I'm sure you will be able to figure out the order I mix my ingredients in. If you can, you will have earned my recipe.
Mademoiselle, solving the murder of Roger Ackroyd was easier than this.
아, 사람을 아주 그냥 어?
Yes, sir?
호구로 보네. 아, 레시피를 내가 알아내야 되나 봐. 그러니까 이걸 왜 퀴즈로 내는 거야? 아, 뭐야? 이거 조건도 있네. 바닐라는 밀가루 넣기 직전에 추가한다. 바닐라가 뭔데? 이게 바닐라야? 이게 뭔지 어떻게 알아? 달걀은 처음 또는 마지막. 달걀 처음 또는 마지막에 추가. 일단 마지막으로 한번 넣어볼까? 달걀과 오렌지 껍질은 레시피 순서의 맨 오른쪽에 서로 붙어있대. 오렌지 껍질을 넣어야겠죠? 오렌지 껍질이 뭔데? 이건가? 그러면은 설탕과 이게 설탕이고 이게 우유겠죠? 연유 추가하면 안되고 설탕은 바닐라를 넣은 이후 시기에 넣는다. 바닐라가 뭐예요? 바닐라가 이거야? 이게 밀가루고 이게 바닐라야? 아, 오케이. 그러면은 설탕은 바닐라를 넣은 이후 시기에 넣는다 그랬잖아. 그리고 우유랑 얘는 같이 못 넣고 바닐라는 밀가루를 넣기 직전에 추가한다. 요거겠네. 바닐라는 밀가루를 넣기 직전에 추가하고 달걀은 처음 또는 마지막. 그럼 마지막에 넣었고 오렌지 껍질은 밀가루를 오렌지 껍질은 밀가루를 넣은 이후 시기에 넣는데 잠깐만. 오렌지 껍질은 밀가루 넣은 이유식이. 잠깐만. 달걀과 오렌지 껍질은 잠깐만, 이거 아닌데 그러면?
I must admit
아니지.
I'm not
맞아.
right this time.
일단 오렌지 껍질은 밀가루를 넣은 이후식이. 바닐라는 밀가루 넣기 직전에 추가, 달걀은 처음 또는 마지막. 근데 여기가 맞는 것 같아. 오렌지 껍질은 밀가루를 넣은 이후식에 넣는다. 설탕과 우유는 연이어 추가하면 안 되고, 설탕은 바닐라를 넣은 이후식이. 설탕이 이게 다르네.
This is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth.
이게 바뀌었나?
I must admit I'm not right
이거
this
아니지?
time.
자, 다시 생각해보자. 바닐라는 밀가루. 이거 그러면 이게 연달아 붙는데? 바닐라는 밀가루 넣기 직전에 추가한다. 바뀌었네. 바닐라는 밀가루를 넣기 직전에 추가. 그러면은 이런 식으로 이렇게 한번 해볼까? 달걀은 처음 또는 마지막, 오렌지 껍질은 밀가루를 넣은 이후, 설탕과 우유 연이에 추가 안 됐고, 설탕은 바닐라를 넣는 이후의 시기. 이거다. 됐다. 쉽지
That was
않네.
easy.
찾았어.
As promised, my recipe is yours. Give me 5 minutes to write it down for you.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
I can take advantage of this moment to resume my little observations of the
야,
past.
이 게임은 계속 관찰이 준가 보다.
Did you enjoy the meal?
I'm not used to meals like this.
You do not have good restaurants in Kenya?
Actually,
케냐 사람.
this is in the 1930s.
I did not mean to offend.
You didn't like the meal?
The lobster, it was undercooked, and the potatoes were too dry.
I expect, being Princess Dragomirov's assistant, you must be used to eating well.
Cooking
공작
is an
부인의
art.
보좌관.
You do not need to wear the chef's hat to be an artist.
What is your favorite dish?
Curry roast. It is a
관찰
specialty.
기억력 게임이야. 저 여자는 요리사고 일단. 뭐야 이거 나라는 모르는데? 아니 나 보좌관이라 그랬어. 연령은 33이랑 23은 절대 아니겠죠?
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer. No, not good. This is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth.
보좌관. 제발. 33이야?
I do not think that's the right answer. That's the right answer.
아니 이거 다른 건 다 괜찮은데
I made a lot of
나이가
progress on the expenses
나이가
last
내가
night,
보는
sir.
거랑 너무
I should be done by
달라.
tomorrow morning.
You're supposed to be a fast worker, Hector.
Sorry, sir. Working here is not as comfortable as in our office in Boston.
You're lucky to ride in a train like this.
아니 스토리 보는 재미는 있어요. 자 일단 이 사람은 비서고 목소리 억양이 그냥 미국인 것 같죠? 근데 나이가 22살로 한번 해볼까?
I must admit I'm not right this time.
그래 이 정도는 이해해.
voilà.
이분은 맞는 것 같다.
Here you are, sir. My
Oh,
recipe.
let's go.
Please tell Mr. Book he should not expect my recipes for the other desserts.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, mademoiselle. I know he will sincerely appreciate the gesture, and I will make certain he gets the message.
레시피 겟도. Hey, book.
Poirot, you were gone such a long time.
It proved more challenging than I expected.
This is wonderful. Did it require the use of your little grey cells?
More the exercise of my little taste buds.
Thank you so much, my friend. Eat your dessert. You've earned it.
디저트 다 그거 됐겠다. 뭐야? 갑자기 왜 안 넣은 거죠? 디저트 먹고 있는데?
Good evening. My name is Ratchet. I think that I have the pleasure of speaking to Mr. Hercule Poirot, is that so?
You have been correctly informed, monsieur.
Your exploits are well known on my side of the Atlantic. In my country, we come to the point quickly. Mr. Poirot, I want you to take on a job for me. Are you interested in earning a lot of money?
My clientele, monsieur, is limited nowadays. I undertake very few cases.
Why, naturally. I understand that. But this, Mr. Poirot, means big money. Big money.
큰 돈이 걸려 있다고? 이 사람 뭔가 느낌이 사업가죠? 빅머니라고 하는 거 보니까. 나이는 당연히 62세로 착각할 수 있겠지만 35세로 한번 해봅시다.
This is wrong. But I never thought. No, not good. I do not think that's the right answer. Et voilà.
62세가 맞다는
What
거에
is it
일단
you
안
wish me
됐어.
to do for you, monsieur Ratchet?
Ratchet?
Mr. Poirot, I am a rich man. A very rich man. Men in that position have enemies. I have an enemy.
Monsieur, in my experience, when a man is in a position to have, as you say, enemies, then it does not usually resolve itself into one enemy only.
Yes, I appreciate that point. Enemy or enemies, it doesn't matter. What does matter is my safety. My life has been threatened, Mr. Poirot. Now, I'm a man who can take pretty good care of himself. But as I look at it, a little insurance wouldn't hurt. And remember, big money.
I regret, monsieur, that I cannot oblige you.
What's wrong with my proposition?
If you will forgive me for being personal,
당신
I
인상이
do not
마음에 안
like
드네.
your face, Mr. Ratchet. Now, if you wouldn't mind,
조용히 커피나
I'd like
마시고
to finish
싶습니다.
my coffee peacefully.
삐졌다. 야, 너 못생겼어. 그런 느낌이죠? 코끼리가 깼어? 새 객실에서 잠들기. 새 객실이 이쪽이었나? 주방이고. 새 객실은 반대쪽인가 보다. 201호라 그랬나? 무레매. 야, 너 못생겼어. 못생겨서 도와주기 싫어. 약간 이런 느낌인가? 지나갈게요.
A nightcap, Monsieur Poirot?
A cup of coffee, Monsieur Fauché. Then I will retire to my new compartment.
I'm sure you will find it to be most comfortable.
빨리 사건 일어나. 빨리 누구 한 명 죽어. 뭐야, 멈췄는데?
We have stopped?
왜 멈췄지?
Yes, sir. Belgrade Station.
여기구나.
If you'd like to go out and get some fresh air, now is the time. The train leaves at 9:15.
No, I see that it is
말은
snowing.
뭐-
I will not seek out the
이거
fresh air.
비슷한데?
Probably a wise decision. May I suggest a chocolate to accompany your coffee? It is produced by my father, the best chocolatier in Switzerland.
I would never refuse a chocolate with such high recommendation.
I know you will enjoy it, and please let me know if there is anything else you require.
야, 옛날에 약간 요런 감성이 있다. 바텐더. 연령은 28세겠지?
I must admit I'm not right this time.
영국가 아니었어. 스위스구나.
That was easy.
That was easy.
Everything was perfect. Thank you very much.
My
Thank you
pleasure.
very
Is there
much.
anything you require, monsieur?
No, merci.
No, no, no. No, thank you.
Why, I thought you'd left us. You said you were getting off at Belgrade.
내가?
You misunderstood me.
But, man, your baggage,
어?
it's gone.
It has been moved into another compartment, that is all.
Oh, I see.
아, 이 사람이 그 임시 동안 하루 동안 같은 방 썼던 그 사람이야. 그래서 짐 다 없어져서 내린 줄 알았나 봐. 하지만 나는 특실로 간 거야, 친구.
I wish you a good night, Monsieur Poirot.
Good night.
Good night. 딱 봐도 방금 저 사람이 보면 아직
I hope you'll sleep well and
아무
that
일도 안
your bed will be better
일어났는데?
in the morning.
It is just the cold. I'm now making myself a cup of tea.
I hope it'll warm you up.
I hope so. Good night.
Well, good night, my dear. What a brave girl. On the other hand, that man there in the next cabin, Monsieur Ratchet, he scares the hell out of me. There's something wrong
Ratchet?
about that man. My daughter always says I'm very intuitive. When Mama gets a hunch, she's dead right. That's what my daughter says. And I've got a hunch about that man. He's next door to me, and I don't like it. I put my bags against the communicating door last night. I thought I heard him trying the handle. Well, whoever you are, I'm going right to bed to read. Good night.
Good night, madam.
Good night, madam.
Whoever I am?
나를 모른다고? 나 그래도 이 서부 지방에서 아주 유명한 탐정인데. 아, 이 사람이 레치시네. 나한테 의뢰 맡기려고 했던 사람. 문 닫아버리는데?
Monsieur Ratchet seems very upset.
당신 못생겨서 의뢰 맡아주기 싫어. 여기가 내 방인가? Oh, annex. 한숨 잡시다. 아이고, 드디어 자보는구나. 침대가 왕의 피곤한 탐정에 딱 맞아. 그럼 네 얼굴이 마음에 안 든다고 했는데 화가 안 나겠냐고? 아니, 잠옷 갈아입은 거 보소. 귀엽네, 빨간 잠옷. 무슨 소리야? 방금 약간 이런 소리가 들렸네. 아, 알람이 울렸네. 복도 주사하기.
Monsieur Ratchet?
Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé.
뭐야? 더 이상 확인할 건 없어요. 다시 잠자리에 들면 될 것 같아. 12시 37분에 깼어. 1시 15분. 잠을 왜 이렇게 선잠을 자?
Good night, madame.
굿나잇, 마담. 괜찮습니까?
The American lady?
Yes, don't worry. You'll know how Mrs. Hubbard is. Imagine to yourself the time I have had with her. She insists, but insists, that there is a man in her compartment. Just imagine it, monsieur. In a space of this size, where would he conceal himself? I argue with her. I point out that it is impossible. She insists. She woke up and there was a man there. And how, I ask, did he get out? and leave the door bolted behind him. But she will not listen to reason.
That one does not leave time to listen. The train has stopped, Mr. Michel?
We have run into a snowdrift. Heaven knows how long we shall be here. I remember once being snowed in for 7 days.
Where are we?
Between Winkowski and Brod.
Oh la la. It's time for me to go back to bed.
I wish you a good night, monsieur. Or what is left of it.
일단 싸다고 한데 갈기고 출리 시작하자고. 1시 15분 다시 잠에 듭시다. 1시 20분에 다시 잠들어. 아니 뭐 30분밖에 아니 뭐 30분 40분씩 자 이 양반은. 뭐야? 저 아줌마는 뭔데 그러니까. 야 이거 뉴스 나가지고 어떻게 가? 아니, 앞으로 못 가는데
Train
아예?
is still stuck and the snow continues to fall. I should have taken an airplane. Well, I must make the best of it and join the other passengers for breakfast.
자 아침이나 먹읍시다. 잠깐만.
Wax to preserve the perfect symmetry of the mustache.
야.
The mustache comb to tame unruly knots. The finest of curling irons for the mustache.
아 고데기야? 코스염 이렇게 만든 거구만. 갑시다. 밥 먹으러 가자.
This delay is intolerable. I am supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze in Paris in 2 days.
My daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit on.
Good morning, madam. The snow
morning,
is
madam.
a predicament, is it not?
I am Russian. Snow is no stranger to me.
Ah, the accent. Would it be St. Petersburg?
You are very perceptive. Monsieur Poirot, is it not?
And may I take it I have the honor of addressing Princess Natalia Dragomirov?
We dispense with the old titles these days. My husband, all of my past, was taken from me by these Stalinists. When they were gone, I became director of the St. Petersburg Museum of Antiquities to restore and preserve what I can of my country's history.
Still, the delay must be vexing.
If I must be late for my appointments, then they will wait.
I know that I would certainly wait, madame. It has been my extreme pleasure to make your acquaintance, madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Poirot.
A beautiful piano. What a luxury. Pity there's no one to play it.
Oh, mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength to remain calm at a time like this.
I know one far, far stronger than I.
And that is?
Well, that old lady, for instance. You have probably noticed her. She just has to lift her little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc, but that is because he is a director of the line, not because he has a masterful character.
You don't have to have a strong will when you have power. But I suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr.
Poirot.
Mr. Poirot.
Good morning, Mr. Fauchet. You have early customers, I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast. Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
It's too early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin, triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
가보자. 사람이 이거밖에 없어?
How long are we expected to be stranded here?
It won't do much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Excusez-moi, sir.
Yes?
Monsieur Bouc asks for you to join him in compartment 203.
아니 나 밥 먹을 거야.
Look here, Poirot. Can
밥
you tell
먹으려고
us
하는데 왜 또
anything?
불러?
Tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
Of course. But you obviously have some influence with Book.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
기관사 얼굴이 엄청 수상하다고? 추리 펀치. 일등석 203호라 그랬죠?
Ah, my good friend. Come in. We had need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed. Stabbed.
A passenger?
드디어!
Which passenger?
드디어!
In there. He's an American. A man called Ratchet. It was his valet masterman who was worried that Mr. Ratchet was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, but there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We
연락도
could be
안
stuck
돼?
in the snow for hours. The murderer is with us. On the train, now! The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. The Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy. In truth, this problem intrigues me. I was reflecting not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, a problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept then?
C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
어차피 내가 아니면 방법도 없잖아. 가보자. 살인마장을 좋아하는
I am Dr. Constantine.
Constantine.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please. If you need any help, I won't be far away.
하하. 아니 나라는 내가 어떻게 알아?
This is wrong. But I'm never far from... I must admit I'm not right this... No, not good. Think, Poirot. That is not a good
나이가
answer.
이거 제일 함정이야.
This is wrong. But think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
벨기에를 했었나?
No, not good. I must admit I'm not right this time.
케냐.
I
이
do
사람
not think that's
케냐에서
the
왔다
right
그랬다.
answer. Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
의사라 그랬어? 검시관 아니야? 아 의사구나.
That's the right answer.
그냥 의사였네.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Book. He would not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this. Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
자세를 좀 고쳐 앉을게요.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you for your help, doctor. 아! 금고 이걸 어떻게 열어? 안 보여. 어림도 없지. 이따 돌아가. 어?
Box of
수면제?
pills. I'll take photos.
그런 거 같아. 뭐요? 그냥 옷이네.
Expensive clothing, recently laundered.
앨리스는 1000개의 꽃이 핀 숲을 거니고 있었습니다. 앨리스는 꽃 10개를 꺾어 꽃다발을 만들었습니다. 나비로 변해 사라지고 땅에 핀 꽃들도 2배나 많아지는 건 아니겠어요? 숲을 날아가는 자는 현재 숲에 남은 꽃은 단 몇 송인가?
Not exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
아, 잠깐만. 1000개의 꽃이 폈다 그랬어. 그러면은 앨리스는 꽃 10개를 꺾고 꽃다발을 만들었어. 그러면 990개가 남았죠? 990개의 2배. 그러면은 1980? 오케이. 좀 해보자. 된 거 아니야? 맞네. 함정이었나?
Unusual letters.
For each person home to you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near. We never forget. 경고 메시지 같은데? 너의 죽음이 얼마 남지 않았다. 우린 절대 잊지 않고 협박 편지처럼 돼 있네. Giordana de Gatki.
A meeting place on the back of a
AW?
postcard. Someone with the initials AW. Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep. I'll take photos. Ratchet had an
Hi. 이건 사례 그림으로 제가
Not
챙길게요.
very surprising. I shouldn't leave until I have finished. Where can the killer have gone? This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
소지품 조사가 겁나 많네. 분석을 더 해야 돼.
A handkerchief. There's a letter H embroidered on it.
사진 찍고. 팬티 살인마야? 근데 나 시계가 깨져 있네.
The watch is broken. The hands are stopped
오전
at
1시 15분. 미안한데 나
1:15
잠깐
a.m.
화장실 좀 갔다 올게.
One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred.
소리 끄고 가야지.
The watch is broken. The hands are. One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred.
1시 15분에 공격이 일어났다고 가정할 수 있대. 나 이때 깼을 때 누가 있었지?
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times. Several
Okay.
alone would have been fatal.
Yes, I agree. An attack most savage.
I will, of course, prepare a complete report on my findings.
Thank you.
권총?
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew he was in danger and wanted to be ready. Yet it was no use to him. I will leave it here for the police. Last night, Monsieur, he knew I will. Last night, I will.
핸드폰도
The
깨져
phone
있네.
was deliberately smashed. I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
금고? 아, 약. 그렇네. 뭐지?
Did it belong
Banana?
to Ratchet?
러브즈. 몇 개 남았지? 4개 남았어.
This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
네 개가 추가로. 아 잠깐만, 쓰레기통이 있네.
I wonder what could be in this photo. I wonder what could be in this photo.
찢어진 사진 복구하기. 실화야 이거? 여기다. 빠르게 환불 때리고 척키나 하러 가자고? 괜찮겠어? 데이지를 위해.
Daisy.
아 근데 약간
Interesting.
내가
I
진짜
like it.
졸리긴 졸려.
That happens to me a lot.
이게 그럼 여기서 마무리할까요? 오케이. 하면서 슬 졸리기 시작했어. 오케이. 종료. 2시간 안 됐냐고? 모르겠어요. 1시간 37분 됐네. 오케이. 자, 대바대 넘어가겠습니다.